In a world where everyone seems to be sharing their life online, not posting your photos can look strange, even suspicious. People might assume you're shy, insecure, or hiding something. But psychology tells a very different story. Sometimes, the people who stay quiet online are the ones who understand themselves the most. They're not invisible. They're intentional. And what looks like silence is often a quiet form of strength. If you've ever felt different for not posting your photos, this might change how you see yourself. Here are 5 powerful psychological reasons why some people don't post their photos on social media. First, they don't rely on external validation. Psychology shows that many social media habits are driven by the need for approval, likes, comments, attention. But people who don't post their photos often build their self-worth internally. They don't wait for others to tell them they look good or that their life is interesting. They already feel enough. For example, imagine 2 people at the same event. One is constantly checking their phone, adjusting angles, posting and refreshing for likes. The other is laughing, talking, fully present, with no urge to capture or share it. The difference isn't confidence in appearance, it's confidence in identity. They're not asking, do people approve of me? They're saying, I approve of myself. And that kind of validation is far more stable. Second, they value real life over performance. Research indicates that social media often turns life into a performance. People carefully choose what to show, what to hide, how to appear. But some people simply choose not to perform at all. They don't want to filter their life through a screen. They don't want to interrupt real moments just to document them. Think about someone watching a beautiful sunset. Most people take photos, adjust lighting, think about captions. But someone who doesn't post just watches. They feel the breeze, notice the colors, stay present. They don't need proof that it happened because they experienced it fully. And that's a different kind of richness. They're not living for memories on a screen. They're living for memories in their mind. Third, they protect their mental peace. Studies show that constant exposure to curated images online can lead to comparison, self-doubt, and pressure, especially when it comes to appearance. So some people step away from that cycle, not because they can't compete, but because they don't want to. They understand how easy it is to fall into the trap of comparing your real life to someone else's highlight reel. So they reduce that exposure. They post less, scroll less, and disconnect more often. For example, instead of spending time editing photos or worrying about how they look online, they invest that time in things that actually improve their life, their hobbies, their skills, their peace of mind. This isn't isolation. It's self-protection. They're choosing clarity over chaos. Fourth, they have a strong sense of privacy. Not everyone believes that life should be public. Research suggests that people who are more aware of digital risks tend to share less personal information online. But it goes deeper than safety. It's about boundaries. Some people feel that their life, their face, their moments belong to them. They don't feel comfortable turning personal experiences into public content. For example, they might go through something meaningful, like a personal achievement or a tough phase, and instead of posting it, they keep it close. Because to them, not everything needs to be seen to be real. Privacy for them isn't about hiding. It's about protecting what matters. It's knowing that some parts of your life are more valuable when they are not exposed. Fifth, they focus on deeper connections. Psychology suggests that people who are less active on social media often value quality over quantity in relationships. They don't measure connection by views, likes, or followers. They measure it by trust, time, and real conversations. Instead of posting a picture to show they care, they'll call you. Instead of sharing a memory publicly, they'll talk about it with you privately. Their relationships are not built on visibility. They're built on presence. And that creates stronger, more meaningful bonds. Because at the end of the day, being seen by everyone is not the same as being understood by someone. So if you're someone who doesn't post your photos, take a moment to see it differently. You're not behind. You're not missing out. You're not less confident. You're simply choosing a different path, a quieter one, a more intentional one. You're choosing depth over display, peace over pressure, meaning over attention. And that's not weakness. That's quiet confidence. That's self-awareness. That's control over your own life in a world that constantly tries to pull you outward. So don't let anyone make you feel like you're doing it wrong, because sometimes not sharing everything is the most powerful thing you can do. If this made you see yourself in a new light, and helped you understand your behavior better, make sure to subscribe to MindNest Psychology for more deep, simple insights into human behavior.